What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. Happy 2024, as Tesla likes to call it, the year of the Cybertruck. That's great and all that, and I know they have a good amount of new products in the pipeline, from the refresh Model 3 coming to the US to a refresh Model Y built off of a similar platform to Highland. And that's all great. However, I want to use this video a little differently than normal for you guys today to talk about 5 things I think Tesla should really look to improve on in 2024. I want you guys to comment below what we might have missed that you guys would recommend Tesla focuses on as well, aside from these new platforms. This isn't even taking into account the $25,000 vehicle that they're talking about. This isn't even taking into account all the new architectural changes with 800-volt systems and all that. This is back to basic stuff. So jumping right into this, number 1, we hope that they continue to improve build quality of all their cars. Tesla has been known forever to have atrociously bad build quality across their fleet of vehicles. Whether you get a 3, Y, S, or X, they have not been up to the standard of their cost, specifically the S and the X. We had a good experience, I guess you can say, with our Model S that we got. However, it was not perfect. They are rushing these vehicles out without fine-tuning the build quality, and this isn't unique to Tesla, right? You can get a Mercedes that has squeaky doors or creaks here and there. However, it is definitely much more prevalent and much more noticeable in Teslas for whatever reason or another. So that is one of the first callouts we hope to see them improve on. Moving on to number 2, we would like to see them improve their customer service. I think we speak for everyone here that yes, you either get an outstanding customer service rep at Tesla, or you get one that knows absolutely nothing because Tesla teaches them basically to not know anything. I know that sounds horrible, but we have video proof. We have videos on this channel about some of the horrible experiences with Tesla support. But then on the same note, we have phenomenally great experiences that we've had, whether it comes from roadside, whether it comes from a sales advisor, whether it comes from a vehicle intake specialist, whether it comes from actually being able to get a hold of a live person. This is something I think they really, really need to improve on. If Tesla had, I don't even care about the marketing department aspects or any of that a lot of people talk about. If Tesla had knowledgeable representatives when any of these users or owners call, that would be huge. If you go to call one of your showrooms, you're going to get redirected and roundabout with one of those automated phone systems for a while, and it is just not a great experience. Beyond that, let's use the Cybertruck right now. That is a perfect example of how Tesla keeps their employees in the dark with their plans. Why not have the ability for any of your sales associates or advisors, I should say, in store to be able to update somebody as far as how their order goes, what the status is, when they can assume an actual delivery is, or any of that. It would be so nice to see that extra little love and TLC for their customers from Tesla in 2024. Moving on to point number 3, the next piece I want to talk about is to really stop rushing incomplete products out. From the Cybertruck to FSD beta, they've had 4 years to nail the Cybertruck and all that, right? We know it. It's been discussed to no extent, and I'm going to focus on this because it's coming out that not only is FSD not available for the Cybertruck, that is perfectly acceptable and understandable, but auto steer is not either. It's simply traffic-aware cruise control. Something as basic as what's in their fleet of other vehicles. Any other vehicle you get has some sort of auto steer. For that not to be available, to charge this $20,000 increase in price for this Foundation Series truck, it kind of leaves a bad taste in people's mouths. Not only that, but the lockers aren't available for the truck. It'll be available in another software release. And then obviously you have FSD beta, right? FSD beta has been in beta for years, and I understand it is a big ask, and they are keeping on hounding, this is the year, this is the year, this is the year. But obviously, there is a holdup in getting to this autonomous world that Elon wants, and all these promises just need to stop. They need to stop rushing these products out until they're ready. I understand you want the hype around it. I understand you want the extra free publicity, but all it does is put a bad taste in some customers' mouths from not getting any of this for years, possibly. So when we first released our initial Model 3 in 2019, we were told we'd have full self-driving at the end of that year. That never happened. We paid, I think it was $7,500 at that point or something like that. Couldn't transfer it. we basically lost that money or only paid for being able to summon the vehicle in its limited capacity back then. So yeah, I mean, I just don't know, guys. I think not rushing these vehicles out or not rushing these features out would do Tesla tremendous good. I get it. They want to have fun. They want to make the seats fart and all that. It's cool. They're one of the fun manufacturers to do these little add-ons. Let's customize our lock sound. Great. Those features are awesome to have. However, it would be nice to have fully functioning real world use case, software, right? Maybe it's just me venting on that, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below as well. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about taking advantage of the new point of sale credit from the IRS. January 4th or 5th when this video goes live, possibly a few days later, Tesla still has not implemented this. This is something they could have signed up for last year at the end of 2023 or mid-2023 when they finalized these, to be able to give customers the advantage of taking $7,500 off of the cost of the vehicle. So like I said in one of our other videos talking about this Tesla credit, why they would hesitate to not implement this blows my mind. Yes, there's different car caps. Yes, the Model S isn't applicable for it. But still, beyond that, if somebody wants to buy an $80,000 car and they can technically get it for $72,500, that should be a prime concern for Tesla to accelerate the transition, right? That's their goal. I don't know why it's not taken advantage of. I'm sure it's going to come in 2024 at some point. This is probably one of the most sure pieces I am out of this list. But why it's not available day one kind of blows my mind. Even Rivian has taken advantage of this at this point, and I believe Lucid has as well. Don't quote me on that, but I'm 100% sure Rivian has it, as well as some other dealerships that have signed up already. So take that for what you want, but $7,500 off the top sounds great to me instead of having to finance that and get it back in a tax return, possibly up to a year later. And lastly on this list, but certainly not least, is to continue to roll out useful features, not farting, but more like why stuff and stuff like that. Maybe it was a sample size in this holiday update we just got, but to only be able to see these speed cameras and stoplights and stop signs and all of these aspects that were integrated with navigation to utilize when you're just driving regularly. That'd be a great feature to have. It shouldn't be hard to implement, I would imagine. They have the data already. They know where these locations are. Why to only show it on navigation? I don't know. So again, this ties back to one of our prior points that we were saying. It's cool to have it fart. It's cool to have locking sounds change and everything, but add some more useful features. Bird's eye camera, they kind of did away with that with the vision assist updates. I think that was a great move because we know how inconsistent, we'll say, that 360, bird's eye view cameras are. There's been videos of people hitting things that showed they weren't even close. I understand that, so maybe not implement that, but there's a ton of other useful features I'm sure that people can come up with that will make the software more unique and more usable on the daily basis than obviously what has been implemented recently with more video games or other things like that. So that's all we got for this video. Like I said, comment down below, what did we miss that you would like to see in 2024 from Tesla? Thanks for watching, guys. Let us know. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.